Ever wondered what would happen if Game Freak and Mojang got together and had a kid? Meh, probably not. That'd be a pretty messed up thing to think about, really. Anyway, it would look a little like Pokemon Survival Island by Ferriswheel42, which is what we'll be reviewing today. In this, you, a Silph Co employee and on-the-side badass, have survived a boat crash and wound up on a mysterious deserted island, living it rough in your handmade base camp on only what nature has to offer, as well as a few stuff you salvaged from the sinking ship. Why is he a badass? Well, you gotta give this guy some credit. He must have single-handedly swam to and from a sinking ship at least 6 times, whilst avoiding all the nightmarish underwater Pokemon like Sharpedo, Gyarados, and Jellicent. Also, checking the trainer card shows that you have 2 badges, which you must have obtained with that level 5 start you begin with on the island. Now that's what I call a badass. Speaking of starter, one of the best bits about this game is that you can choose any non-legendary, non-evolved Pokemon to start off with, though whatever you get, it's at level 5. So be careful about that, because it would suck if your first guy didn't have any moves. This game just throws you right in, blending the standard Pokemon environment with an RPG survival theme that, along with the gentle mute music, makes you a feeling of being completely cut off and lost in a unique Poke Paradise. No Pokemon centers, no Pokemarts, and no gyms. You're completely alone, except for, all the wildlife that attacks you every time you walk through long grass. What really sets this game apart from the rest is its Minecraft-like crafting function, which you require to make a range of stuff, from essential Pokeballs to medicines like potions. This means that the berries and Dapricorns you get at the beginning are your best friends, so make sure to replant them. The last thing you'd want is to use the last of your red Apricorn so you can't get any more Pokeballs, like I did! The random encounters in long grass are extremely diverse. In the first patches alone you can get Vulpix, Tangela, Tailo, Nidoran, Natu, Squirtle, and a bunch of other dudes. Another cool feature is that you can't read their level when in the wild. Although they'll always be around your team's strength, this does make for more interesting and more risky battles. There are also a few fun quirks. The transition from day to night is a cute feature, and the background artwork during battles is also quite nice. I've got no clue what some of these plant pots do, and there are these cool thingies which give your team powers, like the chance of no power point usage, or that you can evade moves more often. You can also find darts every now and then with the best names you've ever heard. Sleep Dart, Poison Dart, Ice Dart, Fire Dart? These do what you might suspect, inflicting a specific status condition on your opponent, and it does make catching Pokemon a lot easier. This doesn't mean the game is completely perfect. The giant size of the Temperate Zone, the place where you begin, means it's easy to get lost in your first run and you really have to look everywhere to find stuff. This might sound good to some of you, but it's been 5 days and I still don't know how to cut down a stupid tree! Oh, so you're meant to go to the Mountain Zone first. Well, I'll just stroll over to... Oh, wait, what? It's pretty obvious there are some rough edges like this that vary with updates, and on some occasions can be rather game-breaking. Ferriswheel42 actively acknowledges these bugs and actually works on them, even if it does take him a while to get into action. According to the website, it appears that the bugs may vary, though it seems a recurring theme that the Mountain Zone is locked off on version 11.3. The one I'm playing. Also, I feel the way the bed just fully heals your team defeats some of the realism of the game. What magical bed is this? It just looks really uncomfy. You're basically lying on slats of wood. It also ruins the proper need to get your own medicine. Heck, don't use the bed. Go on. It'll be fun. Promise! Also, I'd like to point out that in the main file there's a crafting guide, which is sort of essential unless you want to guess every recipe. From that point, I think it's reasonable to say that the game could explain stuff a little more. Like, I'm just running away in battle and... Wait, what? I tripped on a rock? Well, that's it, I'm dead. Gone without me, Goldie. Save yourself! I don't actually see what this does in terms of gameplay. Does it affect my health? No, it says I'm still healthy. Does it lower my speed? Nope. Then what? Is this a bug? Am I missing something? I don't know! There's also this message that comes up after you black out, saying that if you faint enough times, you'll have to start from your last save. After seeing this, logically, I immediately turned to rather self-destructive tendencies to test this out. No luck. What is this? So far, the game hasn't actually got that far in terms of plot and development. You can only access the Temperate and Mountain Zones at the moment, and the only temple is in the Mountain Zone. To while away the time between updates, You can try some of the different features, like forcing yourself into a Nuzlocke challenge, or being able to screw the rules in debug mode by pressing Ctrl and running rampant. In fact, in 11.3, the only way to access the mounting zone is by going to the debug menu, selecting Warp to Map, and teleporting there. Apparently in the future there are going to be a bunch more zones with extra hidden locations, but until then it's fun to explore what they have so far. There's no multiplayer as of yet, but again that is in development. Between installations you'll have to wait between a month and a year, so patience will be a virtue. For more information, check the link in the description. In conclusion, this is a unique spin on the standard Pokemon adventure that, as long as you can put up with a few bugs here and there, the variable update times and a bit of wandering around, will be a complete joy to play. It's constantly under development, and even if the most recent update inadvertently locked a zone, Ferris Wheel 42 has been notified and is working on it. Heck, by the time we actually play, it could already be fixed.